I created a classroom group. Na? Your lab exercises means what you practice. Those you need to upload into this. How to upload, I showed you, right? The screenshots and all. Some people are already uploading this. Good. So able to design this, everyone? Yesterday's the bottom, right? How do we do that? Just you can display grid. Na? You can just display grid, divide into 2 columns. Those 2 divs, then automatically that appearance will come. Huh? Right. So it is not very complex. You can easily design that. Huh? Right. So just you divide into grid. How many columns? 6 fractions, 6 fractions. Then automatically they will be perfectly defined. Only one more thing you can do is actually bottom left radius, here bottom right radius. If you can adjust that, then it will get the same shape. Those you add, then you can easily achieve this. Post your exercises, whatever you are practicing, you post those exercises here. Right? So because generally when any requirement comes, like because some companies ask, because majority here we have our client companies are there, means our students working in some companies, our students have their own companies, several people are there and who are developing so many projects, small scale startups, many people have. Our old students and new people, so many people have. They, what they do is they generally ask us, right? Please send a good UI developer to us. They don't ask for any interviews or anything. That means they will not say that we will conduct interview and we'll say, they will say, because they trust us and they know that so little good skills are there, then we can take them and we can give more knowledge according to our project requirement. So they simply ask like, sir, we need 2 developers, you please forward, right? And usually how we can forward you, right? Without knowing what you are doing, what you have done. So what we do is whenever you such opportunities come, we see, we are regularly monitoring that lab. We see people who are doing regular exercises. To such people we send message saying that tomorrow you can attend this company. And if we perfectly recommend, then they don't even conduct interview, they just say that come join. So that is the reason we can know about your work if you can post there, right? That's the reason I created that community. You post your exercises, whatever you done. In next level, after learn, because you're still not aware of everything, after you know some concepts, then I will show you how to push everything onto cloud, githubs, right, pages. And so that all your work you can keep online. You can create online portfolios, so that if anybody asks, when you go to interview, if anybody asks, can you show what you designed, then you can give him a URL, he can open and he can watch, he can see what you have done. So that I will show you in the next level how to do that, right? So already what you practiced, you upload into that location. And today I will give you one more simple concept of how to handle the cards. One more, I will give an example. some Amazon like cards. Let's see how to create one level. I will help rest you design. So we will open this Amazon website. This is the Amazon website and this is the design. So we have some cards. These are all the card designs. So how we can create these designs? Let's see one option how to create that. So here same, you can design this or you can design this. I will save this image. And this is the image. This is Amazon background. That is Amazon background we are having. And after this, these are the images. First card is having only two areas. Second, third card are having different. Here all cards are having same. That's your wish. You can create anyway. For example, I am saving this. So add one. First, I will add here A1. That is the JPG. And here we were adding A2. So save image A3. I'm just saving of images A4. And this is A5. Okay. Images I given. Save image A6. I will create 1, 2 cards. Rest of them you do. A7, A8, and A9. You can see these people all they given JPG only na. A8, 9. Okay. These are some images we are having. Now let's create a simple design. Just a background and the cards, how to create this. So let's go into our project. And here we will use a new HTML page. And what is it? Amazon cards. HTML. Okay. Now in this we are adding, I think I don't need any bootstrap icons here. There are no icons required, just normal is enough. So we will create header. In the header, we are adding an image. IMG src is /images. In the images, we have Amazon background that is in the header. Now I want this to fit the screen. Then we can give the width 100%. So this is called fluid image. That means in some interviews for freshers, they ask how to create fluid images. Fluid image means image should adjust according to its parent. Whoever parent is there, it should adjust according to parent. If I'm increasing parent width, it should also adjust. If I give in pixel, what happens? If I give 200 pixel, now parent width is 200, it is okay. Later parent width is 300. Now the image is still 200 only. That means the image inside the parent should adjust according to parent. Then we have to give in percent. So that is called as what? Fluid. Fluid. 50% means half, 100% means full, right? So fluid image, we are giving a fluid image 100%. Now you see, this is the header. Header is this. That is the header we are having. Now what we will do is, in this again, below the header we have a section. Below the header we have a section. In the section we are having some div. This is having class row 1. So, or simply row, it is having row. In this, how many columns you need? 4. So div, this is 1, this is div 2, and this is div 3, and this is the div 4. We need 4. That means we are adding 4. Okay. Now these 4 are cards. So what I will do, I will put a class as card. The card class I will apply for all of them. The card class is applied for all of them. Okay. Now let's write the style. So in the style, wherever card is there, background color is white. For every card, margin all directions 20 pixel I am giving, and padding as 5 pixel I am giving. That is, every card padding margin is there. All the cards are present in a row. So what I will do, dot row class display as what? Grid. So grid template columns, how many fractions? 3 fractions. 3 fractions, 3 fractions, 3. Out of 12 we have to divide 4 na? Right, that is. And every card is having some height. Height is suppose 200, 300 pixel I am giving. Now these all cards are inside the section area. Actually there are the cards. Cards are present below. But we cannot see them because every card have a suppose border. Border as 1 pixel solid gray color border card is having. So just box shadow, some 2 pixel, 2 pixel, 2 pixel, some gray. Okay, then you see here, usually we have the cards below. The cards are down. I will give margin for every card 10 pixel. Every card margin is 10 pixel. Every card height I will give as 400 pixel. Card height is 400 pixel. For card border I remove, then only this will be there. That looks okay. And this is section below header. I want section to come over the header. Section over the header, half of the header it should cover. Then what I will do is, here for section margin top, already it is at 0. 0 pixel means where it is present. From its place I need to move above, means we have to use what? Minus 200 pixel, because here above is negative value, left also negative value. Now you see it goes up. I want little more, so 250 pixel. That looks okay. This looks fine. That means in the background this photo is there and this is the image we are having. That means that is the cards we are having. Now every card need to be divided. Every card need to be divided. So that means that is just the card we are having. Now every card need to, means actually border depends on how you give. Suppose 1 pixel, 1 pixel, so 2 pixel. So this is very thin, like this it will be. So now what we need is, every card have card header, card body, and card footer. 3 sections are present in every card, but actually first card is having only header and body. You see the first card is having only header and body. right? Header and body is there. Others different. Then what we do is here, first, every card will have a div. This is class card header, and it is having, so class, this is first card body. First card body will be there. Others are same. First card is different. Others are same. First card is different. Okay. This is the card header and card body. Two are there inside this. Footer is not there for this. So that means for the first card here, there is no footer here, right? Okay. The card header and card body. Second one, div class card header, header. And below this we have card body, and below this we have card footer. Every card have three sections. That means card header, card body, card footer. Okay, now we will design this and we will implement everywhere, right? So in the card header, this is the card header. For all card headers, concept is same. I will copy this. I will put that in the first card header. And I will copy this. I will copy this in the second card header. This is the card header. Okay, next, in this card body, we have an image. We have an image. Class, this is first card image. That is the first card image. src is / images a1.jpg. I am just using a1.jpg. Later we will apply the effects and all for that. Now this card body is having, you see, second card body is having, so second card body is having two rows. It is having two rows, am I right? Every row is having two columns. Every row is having two columns. So I will use here class. So here we have a div. This is having class card row. Card row. Okay. And card row is having two columns. Div. So image source / images a2.jpg and class card image. First card image is different card image. This same card image I will apply for second one also. This is the second. This is row 1. This is A2, A3. This is second row. In the body itself, two rows are there. This is A4, A5. I am adding this. And in the card footer, it is having some, what is that having? Explore all. Explore all is there in the card footer. Okay, now let's see our design. It has a lot of things like this, right? It is having all this. And what we need to do here, actually, this is also 4 images they given actually. Huh? So this is also 4 images they given. That means I thought this is only one image, but actually these are also 4 images they given. But divisions are not there showing. Okay, fine. I will save images F1, F2. This is save image as F3. Here also save image as F4. F4. And actually in this we have, I think this card body also need to be divided into row. Na? then better what I will do here, same like this we will design, but they don't have columns. Size is different. Okay, let's do here. First card body, I will copy this div. This is first one div. This is F2 and this is div F3 and this is div F4. Okay, div F4. Okay. Now actually these all are present here. These all are present here. Now what we need to do, let's set up the design perfectly here. How do we design that? First, what we will do is, so here, these images, all are first card images. So we will put here first card body dot first card header I will give. Card header font size is 24 pixel. Font weight as what? Bold. And in card, all font family same. Font family is what? Arial. Card header is this. Okay, then you can see all card headers are good. So, and what we will do? Card header padding is 10 pixel. All directions padding will be there. And card header height is some 50 pixel. So that all will be uniform. That is the correct. So 60 pixel. Then all will be uniformly arranged in the space. That's the option. Okay. Next what we want is card body. First card body. That means we will access first card body. Display should be how much? Grid. Grid template columns. How many fractions? So 6 fraction and 6 fraction. That means it is going to display everything in this way. Width and height we will adjust that. And we have first card image. First card image width is 100%. 100% width. It will fit like this. That means it will fit the first card image like this. And actually others also we need to fit. That means these are all first card images only, but alignment should be correct. Actually this is div. We will apply this as class. This is card row. Am I right? And this is another div. This is also class. What is it? Card row. For card rows, we haven't given any effect. We will give the effect also for them. That means first card image, we are having dot card row. Card row must be display as what? Display is grid. Grid template columns. How many? 6 fractions and 6 fractions. That means it will divide like this. It will add in this way. And here what we will do is first card image, other card images also, card img, card image. Card image must be how much? Card image must be width as how much? 100%. That means it will fit those cards like this. Cards like this. Now these images are different. That means these images are different to align. So what is the problem for them? Means I am adding this images problem is that first card image, this first image is fine. This image all are these images. This card row divided means we need to check how much size they are, because that is also creating a problem. F2 is this, F3 is this, F4 is this. Then in the row, this is the first card image. This two sizes adjusted, this not adjusted. Why? This is F1 and F2. Let me see width, how much. It is not affecting that image. So 100%. 100% is large. Somewhere we have a row problem. Card row problem. We given two fractions only now. Card is fine. First card body is divided into two. Okay. Let me clean up this first card body. Here we are having an issue in the first card body. First card body, how many divisions I given? Two. Two divisions I given. So actually in this, we'll have a class card what? Row. In the two divisions we have image source. Images a1.jpg. It will come like this. Class card image. It will get you this one. Okay. Okay. This is F1. F2. Acha, that image itself is huge. Right? That image itself is huge. We'll do one thing then. We will put another reasonable images. That means this image is using 100%. For this, we will put a different class then. This is first card image. This I will put width 100%. So it is how much? 50%. That means it is having lot of gap inside. So that means I told you na, left right gaps are there, then issues will come, right? We'll do one thing. We will open this in MS Paint. If we want same images, then we need to do some changes in those images. Images. I think it is perfect. Size is okay, huh? Huh? It is unable to fit here. First card image. 200 pixel. That image itself having issue. Okay, we need to individually control that image. Then we'll do 100%. How to add this one? For this height, I will give some 50%. That looks fine. Huh? So this is a card row. So text center, text align. Some problem in that image only. Actually, this means we need to control this div also separately, right? I'll do one thing then. So what to do? To control the div separately, class first card div, suppose first card div. If all are same, it is fine. Display flex, justify content center. So align items center. So it is using this row. I will not use this. Okay. First, I will finish this second one. Then I will come back to this, right? Because images and all we need to adjust, I will do that. So what we will do here, these text we will add. This you can do. First, let me finish this. Cushion covers, bed sheets and more. So below this we have a paragraph. So we are adding cushion covers. So cushion covers, bed sheets and more. Okay. Similarly, different content you keep. So I will give another one. I will give another one. So this is related to some actual what it is, home storage. And we have lightning solutions, something. Lightning solutions. Okay. And you can see these all are ready. And I need some grid row. We are using some grid gap. Grid gap. How much gap? 2 pixel I will give. Some gap will come for that. 2 pixel or 5 pixel, 3 pixel, 4 pixel, little gap will come between that. And card height I will increase. Height I will increase to 500. Then it will increase the card height. Now, what is it? Card body also. Where is card body? We are not having card body now. So dot card body. Card body height I give as 400 pixel. Then it will be like this. So 350 pixel. That is fine. 360, 70 pixel. That will be fine. And what about card footer? Card footer will display as what? Actually, it is just text center. Huh? Text align. What is it? Center. It will be center here. And this is 80 or anything, something below. And this color is somewhat blue. Later, actually, links will come there. Links will come here. So this is the second card. Okay, then you can adjust little bit height. Then I can give 360. Then card height also, you don't need this much. So 450 height looks fine. Then I will adjust this to height of card body to 340. Then it will be better. Right now, this is one card. Now, similarly, all others you can add. I will copy this header, body, footer, and all into this, and footer also. I will copy this and I will put in the second card and the third card. All cards are defined. That means you can see all cards are ready. And what is your job? Just change the images and titles. Images and titles. Okay, now let's see what is happening in the first one. So in the first one, only 4 images they kept here, but there is actually problem in those image alignments. So let's go to the first card. This is the first card. In the card body, I will add those images. Image source dot slash images a1 dot jpg, that is one image. How many images we need? 4. A1 is there, F2 is there, F3 is there, and F4. 4 images are inside it. So all images are huge images. So what we will do is in the first card body, wherever image is there, suppose width I given 200 pixel, height I given as 200 pixel. All are having common. Okay. Width and height I will set it to 150. That means this is a little different. So width is 100% and height also 100%. Means the original size will come. 50 looks fine. Height also how much? 50 looks fine. That means this is the width and height we are adjusting. And I think this is the first row. These are applied here. Okay, in the second row we need the next set of images. So I will give directly, this is one div with 2 images, another div with 2 images. That means 2 images are defined here. And this is F3 and this is F4. I think these heights need to be adjusted. Height need to be adjusted little bit. So height of these images need to be adjusted. I'll give 40% of height. They will be fine. 35% of height. That will be fine. Okay. So that is the first card there. First card body. Where is that first card body? First card body, we will give some padding, 20 pixel. Then it keeps everything inside that. That looks fine. That means because those images are having different size, I am individually controlling the first card separately. First card separately we are controlling. All others are normal. Right? Because that first card don't have any paragraphs, anything, and its height of those images are different from the other images. So for all other images, we given one. For this, we are giving another. Right? Now you can put whatever images you want here. This is F1, F2. This is actually F3, F2. Then it will display in this way. Right? This is the row we created. Now what happens below this? You have another row. All others are displayed card wise. That means now what you need to do? Let's go. This is what? Row. That means I will copy this row. That row contains all the cards inside the section. That is the row. I will copy that. and I will add some another one. But in the second one, the first card is like other cards only, right? That means the card header, card body, and the card footer are present. For the second row, it is same. What I am doing here, I will copy the same what we have. This is the footer. I will copy. I will put the same here also. Now actually you are having two rows of content. Two rows of content are present, and between the rows you need to have some gap, right? So what you do here, we have to use row. So margin bottom will keep 50 pixel. Then you can see some gap between the row. This is one, this is second. Right? You need to just change the images and display those images. This is a example of how Amazon cards are created. And in any card, write only one you want or another one you want, then individually you have to manage, because all cards are not same every time, right? But this is how they have. So multiple rows you can control by using this technique. You can add by using this technique. So this is example. You can try this example. Just change these images. That means I'm having A2, A3, A4, A5. And here we have, I copied A6, A7, A8, and A9. And with the different content, you can see that that will be changing. That will be changing. Titles you have to change, the content you have to change inside. This is one simple example of how to create these cards like design. Means if there are inside multiple columns, then every row, how to divide into columns, you need to know. I will copy this example, you try. Okay, so this is example of Amazon cards, right? This is just to make you understand how to work with what images, how we can work with images. Now next, once you know this, now we will go into another, because now in further designs everywhere we will use these images, right? Now next important, after understanding how to deal with images, we will learn about hyperlinks. How we can define hyperlinks in HTML, how to handle hyperlinks. So the previous two examples are related to working with images. Images, cards and all are related to images. How to make image round different shapes. I already told you width, height, and what? Border radius. If you can give the same, then it will work, right? It will work. Actually, images have some advanced attributes, but they are not required now. Later you will learn. Because for that you need to learn some server side scripting and all. Then you can implement those attributes. Later you will learn. Initially, the basic attributes, how to use and how we can design. I hope by seeing this, you can design these Flipkart like also. For example, we have Flipkart, and suppose we are having mobiles. Suppose we are selecting any mobile related, and we want to design like this. That means suppose we want to design like this. We want to design like this, right? I hope you can try, right? That means how to create this area. How to create this area. You already know. Divide into how many columns? 3 columns. You divide into 3 columns. So left side image, and here you have this. And what is this? Unordered list. Unordered list. and this you have to display in this. And here image, this is also an image, actual image. And actually if I open detailedly, then it will come like this. This also same, but this time here you are having thumbnails, right? And you are having this, and you are having the detail here. You are having the detail. These also unordered list only, right? So, but custom, we can put our own symbols and we can design them. This we will design with functionality later. Means when mouse is over, it will change the photo, that we will do later. For that little JavaScript also required. So, but you can try this. You can try this. So you can try this. Divide into 3 and you can keep in this way. Right? So these are all spans. Am I right? Span have a background color padding. They have some text inside. This is unordered list. And this is an image beside the text. How to keep image beside the text? We learned yesterday alignment left and right. You can try them. Try this. If you face any difficulty, then I will show in class how to do that. Okay. Now, next important is links. How we can handle the links. What is the concept of link is? What is hyperlink? So hyperlink is clickable text, picture, picture or graphic. Picture or graphic that navigates user from one location to another. From one location to another. Hyperlink is a clickable text or a clickable picture or a clickable animation graphic. When you click on that, it will navigate you from one location to another. Actually, when you are designing websites, I told you that websites have to follow some principles. According to the website principles, rules, and all, every website must have a sitemap. Every website must have a sitemap. Sitemap is the location from where user can see all the services provided by them and he can reach to any service easily. That is rule actual. According to web designing rules, every website is a good website if it is having a sitemap. For example, you see here, suppose I will open some website like passport. This is passport website of Government of India, and this website is maintained by TCS. TCS maintains this website. So Tata Communication Services. This is government website, Ministry of External Affairs, Government of India, and this website is maintained by TCS. So Tata Consultancy Services. Right? This is maintaining this site. And see, according to the rules, it is having a sitemap. You see, there is a sitemap. Right? That means everybody have to maintain this according to services. Service providers, they have to provide this sitemap. That is tradition actually. These people are following all the traditions. What is sitemap? From the because see, if I view a website like this, I'm very confused. By seeing this, tell me what services this site provide. It provides so many services, and where which service is present, I am not sure. Then any new person who is watching any website with a lot of services, he will first search for sitemap and he will go to sitemap. When we go to sitemap, it will show everything at one place. That means complete services provided by this website. And where, which category, what information you will find. Then another important, all these are clickable. That means when you click, it will take you to that location. According to the website principles and standards, every site which provides several services must have a sitemap. It's good to have a sitemap so that users can easily reach you to every topic that you are providing, because it is difficult for them to search where you have which information. Sitemap provides a complete diagram. Then it is completely designed by using what links? Actually, hyperlink can be a text clickable, picture clickable, or graphic. And to create hyperlinks, hyperlinks, to create hyperlinks, HTML provides anchor element. Anchor element is A. It provides anchor element. To create hyperlinks, you have an anchor element. Hyperlinks HTML provides an anchor element. By using this element, you can create an hyperlink. You can create the hyperlinks. So now what is the point here is, when you design the hyperlinks, when you create these hyperlinks, in these hyperlinks, we need to understand that navigation can be two ways. So hyperlinks can be in two ways. Generally, hyperlinks are classified into two types. We have intra-document links and we have inter-document links. We have two types, intra-document links and inter-document links. Intra-document, inter-document. Intra-document means you will navigate from one location to another in the same page. That means navigation happens from one location to another within the same page. For example, you see, suppose, so you are watching some Amazon. When you are watching Amazon, in Amazon, when I scroll down, lot of content is there. When I scroll down, you can see at the bottom, there is a footer. There is an option back to top. When I click, what will happen? It will navigate to top of same page. Right? Back to top will navigate to the top of same page. So top of same page means it is highlighting here. Those highlights also I will tell you how we can give the highlight. It navigates the user. It navigates the user automatically to the top. That means how it works. So navigation from one location to another within the same page. This is called intra-document link. Let's see how to create them. Intra-document means navigating from one place to another in the same page. Let's see the basic. What is the basic rule for this? Intra-document links means an intra-document link navigates user from one location to another within the same page. Within the same page. How this works? How this navigation works actually? So the target location requires a reference ID. The target location requires a reference ID. It requires a reference identification ID. The target location requires a reference ID. For example, we want to take the user to header. How to refer the header? Header needs an ID. It needs an ID, identification. And what is the ID for header? Any. Suppose I given top. That is the ID. That means suppose I want to take the user to a registration place, right? So then what I do, suppose I have a main. In this main, I given some registration area. User should go there. Then what I will do, I will give an ID. ID as some register like that. That means any area where you want to take the user, that area should have an ID. That location should have an ID. Okay. How you can reach to that ID? Actually, directly we can reach to that ID. Directly we can reach to that ID. What you can do is in your you can access ID by using hash reference. You can access ID by using hash reference. Actually, it is directly accessible. Suppose you have http:// our project 127001 port number some 5500. In that you are watching a page called shop.html. Now in this I want to take to register, then hash register. Directly we can do this. Directly we can do this. That means what it is going to do, it will find out where this hash is present. Hash register means where this ID is present. ID reference is given with hash. In the page, it will find out where this ID is there and automatically it will scroll to that place. That means browser scrolls your page to that particular ID when you request the ID. That means now see what happens here. Means you don't need to create a link actually. See, without link also ID reference will work. Suppose I am writing here I am creating a new page. So intra document links .html. Okay. Let's do one thing here. In this, we have some header. I have a heading, shopper. That is the heading. Below this, we have a section. In that, we have paragraphs. Some paragraphs of information is present. Then I will do one thing. Okay. And I will copy such paragraphs and put lot of paragraphs of information here. Lot of paragraphs of information here so that I have to scroll a lot. And you can see now, I run this. You can see this is information. I need to scroll a lot. Now what happens is this header is having an ID as top is ID. You can give ID for heading also. You can give for a paragraph section anywhere. Okay. What is the point? Simply, I'm scrolling somewhere here. I'm scrolling somewhere here. I reached the bottom or somewhere in the middle. Now see in the address bar, in the URL, I am clicking here, hash, I say top. That is the ID reference. And then I hit enter. It will navigate me to that place. That means it will directly take me to top. That is actually the reference here. That means you can navigate to any place. You can navigate to any place. For example, let's say after 2-3 paragraphs, I have a heading called women fashion. Women fashion. And below this, I have some image. This image is related to some images, women fashion.jpg, width and height. This heading have an ID called women. Have an ID called women. Similarly, after few pages, after few paragraphs, I have another one. This is men, and I given some men fashion and men fashion JPG. Now you see here, so I refresh and you see lot of content is there, and in the address bar I'm just using hash men and enter. It will directly take me to that location. That means here I'm directly using women, then it will take me to that location. I'm directly using as what? Top. It will take me to top. So user can easily navigate to a place by using the ID reference. But how do we know what IDs they give? For which place, which ID they give? We are not sure about that. So for user, what we do? For user, what we do? We will put some links, right? So now see, what we will do is at the top, I will put a nav. In this nav, I will put a anchor. Suppose I will put a span. In that span, a anchor. Anchor is like woman fashion. So this is woman fashion. That is one anchor. I have another span. Anchor is men fashion. Men fashion. So I have this one. Woman fashion, men fashion. Two options are there. That means you see in the nav at the top, we have these two. Just temporarily, I will put a span and put a split separator. You can use anything, doesn't matter. I'm just using rough. Now what should happen is this must be clickable. When I click, how it will take me to that place? So what I need to do is when user clicks on this, what I need to do when user clicks on this, set hash, what is it? Woman in address bar. Am I right? Set that in the address bar. If I can set that in address bar gets the new value. It will scroll you to that place. That means if this is set in address bar, then what will happen? Automatically browser, it will take you to that place now. Take you to that place. Now how to set this in the address bar? To set in the address bar, Anchor uses href. It will not use src. That means now in interviews they ask for image why you are using src. You are saying that it is a path. Then in link why you are using href. Here also path. Why link is using href? Why image is using src? Both are path. What is difference between them? So href is a setter. src is a getter. What src will do? It will get the path. But href will not get the path. It will set the path. When a new path is set, browser scrolls to that path. That means what href is going to do? Href is going to set this in the address bar. When it sets in the address bar, automatically address bar scrolls you to that place. So href is not getting the path. Href is setting the path. Setting the path. How do you set? Not src. src will only get, it will not set. How to set? We have to use href. Href is a setter, src is a getter. So what we do now? We will go to anchor href. What to set? Hash. What is it? Women. That's it. Here what to set? Href. Hash. What is it? Men. Then see what happens. What happens? I click on woman, men fashion. It will take me to that place. There are so many techniques we will see. That means now from here again, I need to go back to top. Then what we do? Go to woman fashion. Below this woman fashion, put a div. Here put an anchor. So that means here put an anchor, say back to top. How they can go back to top? Href. They have to go to header. Header have an ID na? Hash. What is that ID? Top. Same should be used for below this also. Then what happens? You see back to top. I click on it, it will go back to top. I click on woman fashion, it will get back to this. And back to top, it will get back. That means actually observe carefully. Currently what is set in URL? Top. But when I click men fashion, it sets men in the URL. So href is a setter. It sets the values into that. When it sets the value, it is going to access and display it. Now, lot of techniques are there. Techniques are nothing but I want that to stay top only, or I want the navigation to be left side only. User should able to scroll right side up and down and watch. That's your wish. You can put the navigation anywhere you want. For example, what I am doing, this is the header, and inside this I will keep header is only this, right? So what I will do is I will just keep the header and remove all this. And here I will keep a heading. So this heading is home. So ID is home. Home is the ID. In the header only shopper is there. That shopper is there. I will give align as center. Okay, that will keep center. Now this entire section I will divide into two areas. So that means in this entire section I will cut. We will put two divisions. One nav division. Another one is main. Just roughly this entire content is in the main. Entire content is in the main, and we have now two areas in section are there. Now what I will do? Let's go to style. Section should be divided into display as what? Grid template columns. 3 fractions and 9 fractions. That means one side navigation, right side content. We will have this. Another point is, so this is okay. Another point, I want less than 2 and 10 looks okay. Huh? 2 and 10 fractions, that's fine. Now what we will do is left side, and this one should be scrollable. Remember, this area should fix here only. Any more content, it should be scrollable. Entire page should not scroll. Then what we will do? That area is main area na? Main. For main area height, I will give some 500 pixel. And anything overflow, we will give what? Auto. Then it will fix like this. That means the header will be there. Rest of content will be scrolling. Header is fixed there. Right? If we put some header also with some color, background color black and color as white, then it is fine. You can see the header. So padding is 10 pixel, then it will looks okay. Now you can see here what will happen when I scroll. The header is fixed there. Header is fixed. I can scroll only this content. Okay. Now what should happen? So that means, so header padding as 5 pixel or something, it will be like this. I can scroll only this area. What should happen now? What should happen is left side, I need an unordered list. In that we have a list item. In that we have an anchor. What is it? Home. And similarly, we are having another. So this is women. So this is what? Men. Anything you can give text. Like now, what is this? This is unordered list like this. Okay, let's do one thing. Wherever unordered list is there, list style as what? None. I'm not giving anything. And wherever list item is there, background color is black, color is white, color is white, and margin bottom is 20 pixel, some gap will come. Font size is suppose 20 pixel, and width is some 100, 120, 130 pixel. It will be like this. Padding I will give as 20 pixel, some gap will come, and I will give width as 100 pixel. That will be fine. Now what should happen? These are clickable. These should be clickable. How do you make them clickable? So href, where it should navigate, hash home. This should navigate where it should navigate. So href, where it should navigate, women. This href, where it should navigate, men. What is that? Their IDs, na? Their ID given for these headings. IDs. And I will do one more. Wherever inside nav anchor is there, put the color as white. Otherwise, their default color is blue. And for these anchors, we don't want underline. And to remove underline, anchor will have text decoration. Text decoration. Here itself, wherever is there, text decoration. Text decoration, you have to put none. That means underline will not be there. Text decoration, none, underline will not be there. And here I will add one more option here. This is okay. Inside the list item, wherever in the list item, wherever colon, hover. Hover means when mouse is over. List item mouse is over. Background color I will set yellow. That means it is going to display in this way. That means when mouse is over, it will highlight on that. It will display on that. I will put color also as what? Color as black. Black. And you can see mouse over, color is black. Actually, anchor color should be black. That means we will put here. So background color is this. Again, whenever list item, hover, then space, anchor. For anchor, what should happen? Color. Color as what? Black. That means when mouse over, color will be black. That means when mouse is over list item, the anchor's color will be black. When mouse is over list item, background is yellow. Background is yellow. Now see here, when I click on this, it will get me to that place. That means I click on this, it will get me to that place. That means user can navigate to that location. That means without scrolling the header, now only the main area is scrolling. You can see, you can scroll up and down. After reaching certain point, you want to go to women fashion, you can go. So after reaching to, again, back to top means it has to go back to top. We have removed it. Top is not there now. Back to top means it should go back to which place? Back to top means it has to, I removed the top place. I kept it as what? Home. That means when they say back to tab, it should get bit to home. That's enough. Women fashion, back to top, it will go to home. That means you can navigate from one location to another. Anywhere. The intra document navigation means navigation from one location to another within the same page. Anything you can do, any area you can navigate. It's not like headings, images. You can keep anything you want. For example, so here I'm adding one image. You know, we have a figure. We learned figure. Figure is having an image source dot slash images, and suppose we are having some image. Suppose we are having some image like what is the image? So girl, books, laptops. Okay, girl, laptop, and width is some 200, height also 200, and we have fig caption. And what is the fig caption is suppose girl, laptops, like this I give it. And for this I will give id as laptop. That is the id. Now what we are doing, somewhere in the home, somewhere here I will put a span, and here I will write bold p. Better inside the bold I will keep that span. Okay, here I am writing special. So sp, yeah, special offers on. Here I will put a anchor laptops, like this I am giving, and it should navigate href to where hash what? Laptops. It should navigate to laptops. That means you see somewhere you have special offers on laptops. Then what user will do? User will click on it. It will take me to that location and display that something. It is laptop or laptops. I given the IDs must be laptop. It's not laptops. So I will click on this. It will take me to that location. It will take me to that location. That means you can navigate from any place. You can navigate from any place. In between something you have given, and when user clicks on it, it is present in the same page somewhere. Then it will navigate you to that location and it will display. This is intra document navigation. Intra document navigation. That means it can be text or picture, anything. For example, here women fashion, I want a photo. Of course, because link is a container, anchor is a container. Inside this container you can put anything you want. That means here I want an image, img src dot slash images. So women fashion. So and I give here width as 50, height also 50. So then you can see only image will be here. Image will be here. That means a link can be anything. Along with that, you can have some women fashion like this. Then it will put some women fashion word. That means image is clickable, text is clickable, right? If you don't give this text, only image is clickable. Thumbnails like. That means I given some 100 and just 100. So 100. That means you see it will be in this way. When I click on this, it will take me to that location. So left side, you can just put some text or image and user can navigate to that location. This is intra-document navigation. So two basic rules you should have to learn. One, where you want to take the user, there you have to set up an ID. And ID must be unique. That means if you given same ID at two places, then problem. It will get to the first location and it will not allow to go to second location. That means ID must be unique. Every one ID you given for an element, make sure that you are not giving the same ID for another. And IDs are capitalization matters, case sensitive. They are case sensitive. Even you miss the capitalization, they don't work. In ID you given a capital letter, but in while using you used in lower case, it will not work. That means IDs references are issues, capitalization issues will be. Actually, this can be used in various ways in later also. For example, do you know Amazon is there. When you use Amazon, do you know in Amazon, I want to watch mobiles or watches. I don't need a search bar to search. Directly in the address bar, I can put / watches. Then it will get me the watches related data and show. In the address bar, I can directly use. Actually, this is another navigation technique. Here also, I want directly the woman fashion. I can just use #, what is it? Woman. Get the women's. I want directly the laptop. So the laptop, that get me the laptop. I can reach. That is what actually people use bookmarks. That means when you put a bookmark, it will directly take you to that location. That is how you know these days websites what they do. In your PC, you opened a website. So you are opening a website regularly. And in that website, lot of content is there to read. Today, you finished up to certain paragraph. Then do you know what happens? Even PDF also, next day when you open, it will ask you, do you want to continue from there? And you say, okay, then it will take you to that place. That means where you left, it remembers it and it takes you to that location. How? That means where you left, it will put an ID. And next day when you open, you click on that, it will take you to that location. Navigating from one place to another within the same. That's what intra document navigation. This is just an example. Here to give you example, I will delete all the paragraphs because so many paragraphs I can't upload into the classroom. I will just give only one paragraph. Rest you have to add. Remember, if there is no much content to scroll, then tomorrow you will come with a complaint. Sir, I am clicking, but it is not coming to top. It is stopping somewhere in between. That means why it is stopping somewhere in between? Because there is nothing to scroll. There must be some information to scroll. Then it will work. If you don't have much information to scroll, now I have removed. Then what happens? I click on certain area. It will come here. I click on some men. It will not come to top. It will not come to top. That is not an issue. Why? Because there is no much content there. If there is content, it will scroll. There is nothing to scroll below this now. That's the reason it cannot come to top. Right? So that is one simple point to understand here. This is example for that. Means how to access the reference. Syntactically, anchor href is equal to # the ID. So here you can have text or image or anything you can keep. Anchor href is # register. You can have text or image or anything. And here one simple to remove underline for hyperlink, set text decoration to none. Set text decoration style to none. You need to set the text decoration because traditionally links will have an underline. So you can remove that. Later, so many you will learn how to change active link color, visited link color, we will see that. So many questions are there. This is example of an intra-document navigation. I will copy this example for you. This is example for intra-document navigation. Now you have another. What is it? Inter-document. Inter-document means what? From one document to another. From any to any another website, to any another URL, to any another location. In that, so many things are there. That we'll see tomorrow. Right, in tomorrow's session, we will discuss another concept, inter-document navigation, how it works. In intra also, some more points are there. We'll see. In tomorrow's session, we will discuss, right? You try that Amazon cards like example and upload into the class. We'll see. Then next tomorrow, after knowing links, we can create more good designs. because now we can do navigation also, we can create. So another example we will see how to handle, right? Right. Tomorrow we'll continue.